No, absolutely. With the sort of box office that you managed to just bring with this, you're becoming like an industry in yourself. Not an industry, but a brand in itself. You know, which is I think a huge accomplishment for almost any actress whatsoever. Now you also have one more dialogue in the movie when you're telling your friend Satya that why do they think that I'm a whore somehow. You spoke about the entire judgmental part of it somehow. I think you find that more in India, or you find that abroad as well?
I think that it's everywhere. I think when people work in adult entertainment, they just think people are a certain way. They don't see adult entertainment as a job, but it's more a job than it is anything else. I think that what goes on in other places, in maybe any work field, any industry, or maybe entertainment itself, what goes on behind the scenes, I'm not that person. I'm very out in the open with my life. I'm an open book to most people. You ask me a question, you get a straight answer from me.
Absolutely.
I don't have anything to hide, and nor do I wouldn't want to put myself in that position. Whatever I've done in life, I did with my own conviction and my own decision in life. No one was forcing me, nor did I feel forced.
Okay, but somehow in a way you're also communicating what you feel about the entire situation, the way the sort of transformation that you're trying for yourself, and you in a way just venting it out and just.
Well, I didn't write the dialogue. I think that it was probably brilliant on Balaji's part to write such things, when they were actually sort of true in some weird way. When I was shooting, I didn't put you don't put everything together the way that it's, you know, you shoot the scene and then you might not shoot the scene that comes right after it, like till 2 weeks later or 2 months later. So you kind of forget like some of the things that you shot. So when I watched the movie, I was pleasantly surprised and shocked at how it actually looks and seems. Like the big O scene that everybody was like condemning me about or writing good things, bad things, and they made it sound like so vulgar in the papers or in the news or wherever. It was for a purpose.
To communicate
it was a purpose to shut that guy up, you know, and tell him, you think you're this and, you know, you can't even handle yourself now, type of thing. It was for a purpose. Like everything in this movie, even though there was a lot of hype and projection out there that, you know, the movie's like XYZ, the material is there, but it was there for a reason. And it follows the story. It helps the story move forward. It helps build Karan Mehra's his character in the movie, Maddie's character, as being that type of guy, which makes him more believable. So everything had a purpose to it.
Okay, and now there was a column recently in a newspaper, and it said that we spoke about it in the last interview as well, that a certain frivolous manner in which your name keeps on cropping in Coffee with Karan. And Shahid Kapoor was asked that what will you do if you wake up with Sunny Leone one fine morning, and he said the obvious. So the columnist, the idea was that maybe Sunny Leone is far more true and straightforward about her sexuality than maybe what Karan Johar is about his somehow. And people need to accept themselves first of all before passing judgments on others, which is true as well.
First of all, I have to thank Karan for putting me on his show so much. So thank you.
You never know that a movie offer may be coming as well.
God willing. I would love. That would be the most happiest day to get a call from, you know, him or his company. But I mean, I don't know if it's him, but I think just in general, I think we all have to just be comfortable with who we are. I'm very comfortable with who I am. I'm very confident in who I am. I might not talk about myself in that way to people because I just don't. My personality's not like that, but I am confident, and I love what I do. I think if the movie calls for me to be sexy, then great. You believe me as a sexy character in the movie. Woot woot. I did my job.
No, absolutely.
I did my job as you know what was required in the script, and it worked for the film. Obviously, it worked because the numbers show it.
Obviously, it is. There are lots of things.